Alright, first things first, Jabari getting a new look at the new Ken T tribe. Zach voted out the last tribal council. Anyways, drop your buffs. We are merging. I'm pretty shocked to see us merging right now, but hey, you won't see me complaining. You know, Randall is still here, and Brandon is still here, so I'm glad, and hopefully we can form our alliance once we merge. Your tribe name is Fenta. Anyways, got nothing else for you guys. Here's your map, and head off to your new camp. Well then, congratulations on everyone for making it to the merge. Yeah, so I guess should we get shelter started first? Alright, let's do that. Being in the merge is freaking amazing. Like, it's so awesome. And the first thing, obviously, we gotta do is build a shelter because, you know, it just shows where everyone's at in the tribe. And done. Well then, that was actually pretty fast. In Survivor, typically, when 2 units come together, it's very good, you know, work ethic. Obviously, you know, we get the shelter done really fast, and, you know, everyone's happy. I think it would be pretty dumb for us not to stick together for the merge votes. Yeah, I agree. So, what are we thinking? I don't know. I mean, the way I see it, I feel like the other boys and Jen are working together, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. They have been talking, so it's possible they could have an alliance, but I don't know. When you're in the merge, it's time to play serious, and you gotta play smart. And the way I see it right now, there might be another alliance of 4 forming. The boys, as in, like, Brandon, Randall, and Winston, and Jen, I feel like they are in a good alliance, and that could really put a damper on my alliance. The way I see it, the other 3, Kelly, Valerie, and Lauren, are kind of the outsiders. So they're kind of wild cards to us, so I think it's in our best interest to try and get them on our side. I think that Kelly, Valerie, and Lauren are wild cards, and we need to get them on our side before the other side does. Yeah, obviously, we need to have the numbers in order to get by this first vote. Alright then. So when are we gonna turn on those 2? I think for the first 2 votes we stick with them, and then we have to get a bit more devious after that. Making it to the merge is great, and right now, me and Jonathan are kind of thinking what we're gonna do when we're going to betray Kate and Craig. Because the way I see it, Craig, he's kind of the nice guy. He's kind of someone people look up to because he's a nice guy. And that really scares me. And Kate, she's pretty dang strategic. So, I don't know if keeping them long-term is the right idea, and that's why me and Jonathan are planning on trying to, you know, go against them. But we need to figure out when the best time it is to do so. Hey, Lauren. Oh, hey, Craig. What's up? Well, I just came walking by because I knew you were walking by yourself, so kind of wanted to talk to you. Really? About what? Well, based on your expression, you're not really happy? Well, I'm not happy about the result from last night. Zach was the only person I had. He wasn't the most reliable ally, but he was still an ally. And now I don't really have anyone. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's fine, it's fine. Anyways, I wanted to come over and talk to you because I think you're a nice person, and I was thinking we could work together. You really think so? Yeah. Is this some sort of trick? No, why would it be? Despite not knowing him, I really like Craig. He seems to be the most down-to-earth person here. He seems to be the most, reliable person you can talk to when you're, down in the dumps. He's a very nice guy. But on a game sense, this does worry me, because if people look up to him as a very nice guy, he could easily win over jury votes. But I really do like him. Having not known him before, I would want to get to know him, and make an alliance with him. Hey, Kelly. Oh, hey, Kate. So I came by wanting to ask you if you wanted to be in my alliance. I'm not opposed to it. I'm obviously good with an alliance. I already know who it kind of is with. It's with you, Savannah, Craig, and Jonathan. And I'm perfectly fine with that, don't really want to go out. Alright, that's a spirit. I think Kate is very fake. I feel like she just wants me in her alliance just so she can have the numbers. And honestly, I don't buy it. I don't buy that she just wants me in her alliance just because, she wants to work with me. No. I feel like she just wants to use me. So instead, I'm not going to take her offer. I want to try something else. So what's been going on with you? Nothing much good, I can say. I'm glad Zach is gone. Didn't really like him, but Jen is obviously still here. Yeah, I guess, but, I have no problem with her. Longer she's in the game, people keep their eyes on her, and we stay longer in the game. Yeah, I guess, but don't really want to keep her around. Kelly came by wanting to know what's up, and I told her straight up that I'm not really liking my positioning in this game. And the reason for that is because, it's pretty obvious. Zach is out, which is good, but I'm only stuck with them just so that way Zach goes out. But that doesn't mean I want to work with them, obviously, because Jen is on their alliance, so I don't really want to rely on that alliance. I feel like, personally, Kate has really been playing a really strong game. Really? How? Well, she has a tight alliance of 4, and she did make a lot of the decisions. You're not wrong, so... What are you thinking? I think maybe we should target her. Maybe, but I don't know, is it wise? Maybe. I feel like it's this tight 4, and I think we should all stick together. I agree. Alright, sure. Yeah, so what are we thinking about targets? Personally, I said Valerie, but, I don't know. What do you guys think? I still say Jonathan. Jonathan, he's in a really good spot, and he's got a good alliance, and I feel like he's the most dangerous of the 4. Yeah, possibly, but, I don't know. We have to consider the other options. With Zach gone, that puts me in a really good alliance. I do like the other boys, Winston, Brandon, Randall. They seem like pretty loyal players, but, I don't know. There's a possibility that, other alliances are forming. Randall pointed out Jonathan and how he's in an alliance with, Savannah, Craig, and Kate. But I'm not too scared of Jonathan. He doesn't really scare me. And with Zach not being here, I feel like I can win a lot of immunity challenges. I still think we need to do Jonathan if he doesn't win immunity. Because I still think he's the biggest threat. He just seems the most dangerous of people in the alliance. Craig, he's kind of harmless. And then Kate and Savannah, they're not really they don't really scare me that much. There's nothing to do with the fact that they're women. It has more of the fact to do with the fact that I just don't think they're smart enough to really, where I'm kind of trying to go at. They just don't seem very strategic. We just have to be wary of those people, that's all I'm saying. So, just like that, my first target is made. Randall is clearly one of those people who will get the information he can, and then just spill it out a few minutes later. Clearly he's not really being smart. If he were, he would know that sticking with me, Jonathan, Kate, and Craig would have been a smart thing for him to do. But instead, he just forms back up with his boys and brings in, Jen. So, I feel like the guy's a dead man walking, unless if, he somehow gets the numbers. Welcome to your first individual immunity challenge. For your challenge, each of you will take turns at throwing the spear as far as you can. Each mark represents a certain distance, and the person who gets the furthest distance wins immunity, safe from the vote. Alright, this challenge begins. Valerie's the first one to go. Let's see how she does. Not bad, but let's see if it can be beaten. Craig is next. Let's see how he'll do. Close, but it's not good enough. Valerie still maintains her lead. Lauren's next. Let's see how she does. Not good enough. Valerie still takes her lead. Brandon's up next. His throw. Ooh, and just right on the red line, beating out Valerie. Brandon takes the lead. Kate is next, intending to beat Brandon's mark. Ooh, but she comes up short, and Brandon barely still takes the lead. Randall's up now. Let's see if he can make the new mark. No, he cannot. Brandon still maintains his lead. Jen's now up, hoping to be the new record to beat. Whoa! Her throw almost goes past the white line. And just like that, she has set the new record to beat. Jen may have set a brand new record, but Jonathan intends to beat her. Will he? No! He comes up short. Jen still takes the lead. With only 3 left to go, Jen has to hope that they can't beat her score. But Kelly intends to do so. Let's see how she does. Not even close. Winston's up now. Let's see if he can set the new record to beat. And he does! He goes past Jen, past the white line, and he has set the new record to beat. With Savannah being the last one to go. Savannah's the last one to go. If she beats Winston's throw, she wins immunity. If not, Winston gets immunity. Her throw, to decide it. Her throw comes up pretty short, and that means that Winston has won immunity, and is now safe from the vote. Congratulations, Winston, on winning immunity. You're safe from the vote. As for the rest of you, you have a chance at being voted out tonight. Won't be you. Anyways, got nothing else for you guys. Grab your stuff and head back to camp. I'll see you tonight. Well done, Winston. Thanks, guys. I didn't think I could do it. Well, you did, so congrats. Having immunity is great and all, but I probably don't think I should have won that challenge. Now if I lose, I have a good chance at going out, just because I won this first challenge. But hey, you know, being safe from the first vote of a merged vote, hey, you won't see me complaining. The key factor is Jonathan didn't win, so that means we can vote him off. Yeah, we can. We just have to get the numbers, though, to get him out, because if we don't, then, you know, his side could have numbers to take one of us out. Yeah, maybe. Hey, Valerie. Oh, hey Brandon, what's up? Well, basically I came by wanting to talk to you because, I mean, with the Zach vote, you did vote with, you know, me and Jen. Yeah, well, I kind of had to vote off Zach. He was a big threat, and he honestly got on my nerves. Alright, well, I was wondering if you were willing to vote with us again? Maybe. Who are you guys planning? We're planning to vote Jonathan. Alright then, sure. I don't really know the guy, so I guess I'm fine with it. So Brandon came up to me and proposed a plan to vote off Jonathan. I'm fine with it, because I don't really know Jonathan, but at the same time, you know, Jen almost won that challenge, and keeping her in the game definitely isn't something I want to do. So what are we thinking about the vote? I'm thinking it's between either Jen or Randall. Why is that? Well, I mean, Jen almost won the challenge, so she could be very dangerous. And Randall, we were going to work with him, but he showed he can't be trusted. Definitely good reasons to vote both of them off. We got to come up with an agreement. So right now, the plan is to either vote off Randall, because he's not willing to work with me and my alliance, and he also was trying to target me. But, on the other hand, Jen is a huge threat, so right now, me and my alliance kind of could control the vote, but at the same time, we don't really have the numbers unless if we can get, you know, at least 2 people on our side to make a majority. But how else can we do so? Maybe if we make the 3 outsiders feel like they're the ones leading, then maybe, just maybe, we can be able to pull off the move on either players. And basically, we do what they want to do. Alright, sounds like a good plan. Why don't you go do that? Alright then. Hey girls. Oh, hey there, Craig. What's up? Nothing much. I basically wanted to know what you girls were thinking about the vote. There are definitely a few options. Personally, I would want to get rid of Jen. Yeah, but personally, I would honestly want to get rid of, like, you know, Randall. He kind of seems close with Brandon and Winston. So voting him off could break those two apart. Alright, so what are you thinking, Kelly? I'm undecided. Alright, well, here's the thing. I'm very much undecided. I'll basically let you girls make the decision on who's going out between those two. So, say the name and I'll do that. Okay then. So, I don't know what you two are doing, but personally, I would much rather do Jen. Huh, why? I mean, I can't stand her, and she's a huge threat, so... I mean, it's pretty easy for me. Yeah, but on the other hand, you know, Randall, he's close with Winston and Brandon. And those three would probably cut Jen before the final three, so... I feel like it's better to just get rid of Randall. I don't know. I personally don't think that's smart. Well, I'm not really decided yet. So I think me, Lauren, and Valerie are the swing votes, and we can decide to vote off someone from one side or the other. Personally, there are definitely good options. On the one hand, you know, I don't really want to vote for Randall, but on the other hand, I'm kind of here to play the game, and by voting him off, I'm technically playing the game. But on the other hand, I think I know Randall more than I know, like, say, Jonathan or Craig. So, honestly, I'm pretty undecided on what's going to happen tonight. Welcome to your first Merge Tribal Council. So, Winston, having won the first individual immunity challenge, how do you feel about tonight? I feel confident, but I'm also nervous because if the vote goes awry, one challenge loss could send me out of the game. So, Jonathan, how has the Merge tribe been compared to when you guys were on two different tribes? Well, when it was two tribes, it was one tribe against the other. Now it's like a battle of the best. Who can do what better? And how would you say the morale is? I'd say it's pretty good. I'd say it's pretty solid. So if the morale is solid, Randall, that means that the vote must be tricky, right? You'd think, but I feel like that tonight there are definitely a bunch of strategies going around, and I have a certain one, and I'm hoping it happens. So Lauren, what type of criteria does it require for this first vote? A lot is on the line here, Jeff. A lot of things are going through my mind on what should happen, and you would never know what the criteria is until the votes are read. Alright, with that out of the way, it's time to vote. Randall will start us off. Tough call, but I feel like this is the best move for the Alliance. It wasn't straight and simple, but I'm pretty sure this is the right move. Initially not my first choice, but I gotta go with what my Alliance is doing and where the numbers are going. And I'm pretty sure they're falling on you, and hopefully it is you. I'll go tally the votes. Alright, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now'd be the time to do so. No? Alright, I'll read the votes. First vote. Jonathan. Jonathan. That's 2 votes for Jonathan. Jonathan. That's 3 votes for Jonathan. 8 votes left. Jonathan. That's 4 votes for Jonathan. 5th vote. Randall. That's 4 votes for Jonathan, 1 vote Randall. Randall. That's 4 votes Jonathan, 2 votes Randall. Randall. That's 4 votes Jonathan, 3 votes Randall, 4 votes left. The 8th vote. Randall. We're tied. 4 votes Jonathan, 4 votes Randall, 3 votes left. Randall. That's 5 votes for Randall, 4 votes for Jonathan, 2 votes left. The 10th vote. And the 8th person voted out. Randall. Randall, that's 6 votes. That's enough for tonight. You need to bring me your torch. Randall, The tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. For claiming that a merged tribe is unified, you guys seem like you are divided with your first vote. Only time will tell to know what is to come next. Got nothing else for you guys? Grab your stuff and head back to camp. Good night. I'm really disappointed about that result. I don't know why I went out. I don't know why they picked me over Jen, considering she's a bigger threat than me, but whatever, I guess. I guess I was a #1 enemy to that alliance, so they just went after me the whole time. It really sucks. I don't know what else to say. Really disappointed I didn't make it far as I should have, and I'm also really disappointed I missed out on the jury, but at least I can say I had fun, so I guess that's worth something, right?